Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing a palette review. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is the second Tartelette palette from Tarte. Man, say that a million times fast. Tarte. I picked this up from Ulta. Yes, Ulta. I work at Sephora. Yeah. Look, I'm a lover of makeup. So wherever the makeup is, I will go. I've been wanting this palette like ever since I knew it was coming out. It sucked that it was exclusive to Ulta, but you know, whatever. So I want to do a little bit of a review slash swatch fest for you guys, since I feel like I haven't done something like this in a while. So let's get started, shall we? So I've already used this palette and I really do like it. So let's just, you know, nip that in the bud. It comes with a little tutorial card, as it does. This is the French side, of which I am not. So here is that. So two different eye looks. I have my heater on right now and now I am on fire. So I'm going to turn this off actually. Okay. So this is what the palette looks like. The packaging is really pretty. I really love this packaging. My fingerprints are all over it. Okay, comes with a big old mirror, and then here are the shadows right here, and comes with 12 shadows. Now I am going to do swatches row by row. Now first of all, this texture of the shadows are very consistent with the last palette. The only thing that's different with this palette is there are shimmers in here now. There are 3 shimmers: Rocker, Firecracker, and Funny Girl. So Rocker, am I lying to you? No, that's Rocker. Rocker, Firecracker, I'm sorry about the lighting. There we go. Rocker, Firecracker, and Funny Girl. So let's get to swatching. I need to get a trusty dusty makeup wipe. And we will swatch. I'm going to clean the back of my hand because I was using an eyeliner or testing on an eyeliner on the back of my hand before. So my hand was a little black there. A little black. Okay, so the first color I'm going to swatch is called Charmer, which is this cream shade. Just a nice matte cream. And that is super pigmented. That is what I like about Tarte. Because I have such a deep complexion, a lot of times my melanin will eat up the pigment of a creamy eyeshadow, and I hate that because I really love creamy, you know, cream colored eyeshadows, and the fact that I can't take advantage of that really pisses me off. So I'm really glad that this palette is pigmented enough that it allows deeper complexions to partake in the love of cream matte shadows. So second shade is going to be Jet Setter. Again, same deal. This will be a great all over lid shade for me if I want to do a nice natural matte look. Third color, this is our first shimmer, and this is called Rocker, and it's so pretty. I love it. Fourth color, I'm going to use my pinky for this. This is that first deep chocolatey shade, and this is called Smoke Show. There's a little bit of a gray to this, so it's like a gray black almost. So there's your first row right there. Charmer, Jet Setter, Rocker, Smoke Show. Second row, this is going to be a little bit more on the peachier side, so a little bit warmer, not by much. This first shade is going to be called Flower Child. Now it's going to look very similar to Charmer on me because, again, my lovely melanin. But if I put them next to each other, which I think that I will, you can see the difference. So Flower Child, Charmer. You can see Flower Child has a little bit more of a golden undertone to it. So those are the difference between the two. Now I'm going to swatch the next shade, which is Smarty Pants. Let's go ahead and give that a good swatch. This will be a really nice lid shade for me too. Smarty Pants right there. That one. Then we're going to go on to the next one. This is the one that I've been obsessed with. I saw pictures of it. This is Firecracker. It's a beautiful shimmer. So pretty. Like, look how gorgeous that color is. Look how it reflects that light. Oh my gosh. I had this on my lid the other day and I about died. It's so pretty. It's a little bit Fallout-y, but you know, it's not horrible. I really love the pigment. And then this next one here is going to be a brown, like a really dark brown shade called Activist. Right there. Sorry about the cricket swatch. So that's the second row. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, and let's get to that third row, third and final. First shade is going to be our shimmer, and this is called Funny Girl. Funny Girl, I used, and I kind of blended it with Firecracker a little bit, but there's Funny Girl right there, that nice, beautiful shimmer shade. Your next shade is going to be Sweetheart, and I will just swatch that right next to it. There's Sweetheart. And by the way, I don't have any primer on my hand. So look how these just go onto the hand. They're so pretty. This next shade is probably one of my favorites. It's called Rebel. I would probably use this one more as a transition shade just because I like how warm it is. That nice burnt orange. And then the final shade is another one of my favorites. It's called Leader. And this is like a reddish brown almost. It's so pretty. Right? These two remind me of like terracotta, like Spanish. What are those houses? Those Spanish style homes. That's what those two colors bring. This whole bottom row reminds me of Spanish style homes actually. And I love, this is probably my favorite row right here. So that's the palette. That's all 12 shades. This runs for $45, I believe, at Ulta right now. You can get it online or at the store. It became available at the store this past Sunday. I really, really like this palette. Now, in comparison to the Tartelette palette, the original, I love them both the same. The quality has not slipped in any kind of way. There are going to be shimmers in this one, so you can get a little bit more depth and dimension in your looks with the Tartelette and Bloom palette. But I will say that there's nothing extremely original about this new palette. If you're a makeup hoarder, like me, then you're going to want this palette. If you are a fan of Tarte, like me, then you're going to want this palette. But if you are someone who just likes neutral shades, and you can find neutral shades any kind of way. These are really pretty much warm, you know, tones. Some of them look a little bit on the neutral or cool side. But you can really find dupes for these shades in other places if this is not your thing. But I am a huge fan of this palette. I think it's fantastic. I think the quality is spot on. And I'm just so glad that I was able to get my hands on it. I wonder if it's going to be released to, you know, to Sephora in the future. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe they just are going to be in Ulta. I have no clue. But for now, you can pick it up at Ulta, 45 bucks, either .com or in the store. If you have any questions about this palette whatsoever, comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. And then if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Anyway, yeah, so that is it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.